Morning everyone. In this lesson we're going to be looking at increasing and decreasing an amount by a particular percentage. Let's begin with a problem. Let's increase 40 by 10%. Well, first of all, let's visualize it. So I'm just going to draw a bar and the amount that I start off with, we're always going to call it 100%. So 40 is 100% in this problem. So I'm going to start by calculating 10% of 40. To get from 100% to 10%, I'm dividing it by 10. I'm dividing by 10 because I can see that 10 lots of 10 fit into 100%. If I've divided 100% by 10, I'm going to divide my other quantity. So this 40, I'm going to divide it by 10 as well. So as you can see by my diagram, 10% is equal to 4 because 10 lots of 10% fit into 100% and 10 lots of 4 fit into 40. Okay, but our question is not find 10% of 40, it says increase 40 by 10%. So it means I'm going to take this original amount and make it larger. So increase means make it bigger. I'm going to make it larger by that 10% that we've found. Okay, so I'm going to add on that 10%. So 40 plus 10% is the same as 40 plus 4. So my answer is 44. So I found what 10% is and I added it on to my original amount. 44 is my solution. Okay, so why don't you try this one for yourself then, please? So pause the video if you need some time to think. So we're increasing 90 by 10%. Okay, so let's begin by visualizing the problem. 90 is my original amount, so I'm calling it 100%. I'm going to find 10% to start off with, and to find 10%, I divide that quantity by 10. 10% of 90 is 9. Increase means make it larger by that amount, so I'm taking my 90 and I'm adding on the extra 9, so adding on that 10%, and 90 plus 9 gives me 99. 99 is my final answer. Okay, so at this point, please could you pause the video and have a go at task 1 on your worksheet. And these are your solutions to task 1. Okay, so decreasing works in quite a similar way. So I'm going to give you an example. So let's decrease 80 by 20%. Well, first of all, remember the amount that you start off with, you're going to call 100%. So we're going to call 80 100% of my original amount. Let's find 20% of 80. What calculation takes me from 100% to 20%? Well, if I divide it by 5, that takes me to 20%. I know that because 5 lots of 20% fit into 100%. So to find 20%, you're chopping 100% into 5 equal parts, aren't you? So 20% of 80 means I need to take 80 and divide it by 5. So 80 divided by 5 gives me 16. I can see that 5 lots of 16 fit into 80. Okay, decrease. That means make smaller. So decrease means make it smaller. So all that means is I take my 80 and I get rid of 20%. So I'm getting rid of that 16 because 16 is 20% of 80. So my calculation is 80 take away 16, which means that my final answer is 64. Okay, so keeping that in mind, please could you find task 2 on your worksheet and work your way through those problems. And these are your solutions to task 2. And if you have enough time and if you are feeling confident with these skills, you are more than welcome to try this optional challenge task. So that's where you need to put these numbers in the gaps, so you can't repeat any of the numbers, use each number exactly once, and you need to make this number sentence true. Alright, thanks very much guys.